In this video, I'm going to show you how to multiply by a base of 1, a base of 2, and a base of 3. Let's start with the process. You are going to want to multiply this number right here at the bottom by each one of the numbers on top, one at a time, and place the value down here as the answer. So let's begin. 3 times 5 is going to be 15. You put the 5 down here, carry the 1 up here. 3 times 2 is 6, and we have this 1 over here. So 6 plus 1 is going to be 7. The 7 comes down here. And 3 times 1 is 3. So 125 times 3 is 375. Simple enough. Now in this scenario, we're going to multiply the 5 by each one of the numbers on top. So 5 times 5, 5 times 2, and 5 times 1. After that, we're going to put a placeholder down here, and then start with 1 times 5, 1 times 2, and then 1 times 1. Let's begin. So we know that 5 times 5 is 25. Put the 5 down here, carry the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, but we still have the 2 up here, so then 10 plus 2 is going to be 12. Put the digit down here for the 1 position, carry the 1 over here. 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 1 up here, and then we're going to get 6. Let's erase the numbers up top. And then let's start with the 1 over here. So we're going to put a placeholder over here. It can be a 0 or an X, doesn't matter. So 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 1 is still 1. We get to add the numbers down here together for the final answer. So 5 plus 0 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7, 6 and 2 is 8, and 1. So 125 times 15 is equivalent to 1,875. For the final problem, we're going to multiply the 8 by the 5, then by the 2, then by the 1. Then we're going to put a placeholder down here and multiply the 5 by the 5, then the 2, then the 1. Put a second placeholder down here in 2 of the slots, and then finally multiply the 2 by the 5, by the 2, and then by the 1. Let's try it out. So 8 times 5 is 40. Put the 0 down here, carry the 4. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 4 is 20. Put the 0 down there, carry the 2, and 8 times 1 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Let's erase that up top. We're going to put a placeholder down here, do an X this time, and then let's start with the middle, the 5 location. So 5 times 5 is 25, carry the 2, 5 times 2 is 7, plus 2 is 9, and 5 plus 1 is going to be 5. Sorry, 5 times 1 is going to be 5. And then we need to have the second placeholder. And let's multiply by the 2 now. 2 times 5 is 10. So put a 0 down here, carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And 2 times 1 is just 2. Add these up down here, 0, because these placeholders are worth nothing, so they're just like zeros. 5, 9, 11, and 3. Oops, there we go. So 125 times 258 is 31,915. And normally you would do it in this way. but either way will work. Alright, so let's remember that when we're doing this, you're going to start with the first number over here, the 8, multiply it by the top 3 numbers, put a placeholder down here, multiply the 5 by the top 3 numbers, put that on this line here. After that, we're going to put another placeholder down here, and then multiply the 2 by the top row and put that answer down here. Once you're done with that, you add them all together and you get your answer down here.